This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
So we don't have any resolution to this issue. Now it's time to get the big payoff. April 2nd, it's a 3-on-2 handicap match. It's Arn and Jerry in Birmingham, Alabama, teaming with Sonny King against Ron Fuller and Andre the Giant.
Oh,
so chat me up. Your first time being in the ring with Andre. Is this the first time you met Andre?
Yes, sir. Sonny King was our manager for just a minute. It was not long. And I'm not sure what the finish of that match was. I hope they beat Sonny.
No, you won.
We won. Ron Fuller has got to be the most brilliant man on earth. Because even though we're getting beat half to death in all these arenas that you just listed, we haven't lost yet, right? 1, 2, 3.
Right.
Still the champions.
That's right.
Can you imagine the heat with those people that are going every single week and we're beating every combination of their baby faces that they could throw at us?
Yeah.
The only name I haven't heard getting into the mix would be Bob Armstrong, and I'm sure at some point he will.
He's coming up just a couple of weeks.
So Andre the Giant, it was like you didn't say anything to him. If he wanted to say anything to you, he did. I knew that he chopped and he did, I pretty much knew everything that he did, and I was just there to go along with it. We never got Andre off his feet. I think he went to a knee for us, which was a big deal.
Yeah.
He never hurt me. He would chop me, and man, it would sound off, and I would bounce across that ring like I'd be shot out of a cannon. And I think we sold him so well that he knew there was, because, if you went to these territories and he didn't know us and never met us, if you wanted to take a knee out or something or take him down, it'd be a hell of a resume to hang your hat on, unless you got blackballed out of the business for taking the damn Giant's knee out. So we knew our job. We would have never done that anyway, but believe it or not, those conversations happened in locker rooms with Andre. He would let you know that he was the Giant right away. He would you'd try to lock up with him and he would just grab you under the armpits or something and chunk you halfway across the ring into the turnbuckle. And he was just letting you know, I'm a Giant, you're not. Just so we understand each other. And man, he would chop you and it would sound off and you'd bounce across that ring. But he would let you know he's the Giant. It's crazy. He would have you laying by the ropes and he would stand on you at 500 pounds. And however he did it, it felt like a 200-pound guy standing on you. I guess just using the top rope for leverage.
Yeah.
But he did it weighing 500 pounds. And it just was, and he was a Giant. And it was the only time I got to be in the ring with it. I would have been so honored to put him over. I mean, good Lord. But again, in his infinite wisdom, surely, and I don't remember Ron's promos, but it would have probably went something like this. Hey, we've tried everything, every combination, had every partner that the best of the best, and we still can't beat these guys. So only one thing left to do. I'm bringing in a partner from outside, and it's Andre the Giant. Immediately, title change. What else could it be?
Yeah, you assume, well, Andre's going to win.
Got to be. He's going to put all three of us, stack us, and then sit on us. That's what I figured the finish would be when we got there. And when he said, you guys are actually winning, I couldn't believe it. I don't know what else could have been done for you bigger than that. Do you?
I don't. I mean, I guess we should add the context. Obviously there's the NWA world champion who's your touring champion, and that's going to be a big thing, a big boost to local business whenever the
course.
hometown territory guy comes in. But the only other thing that could be compared to that, as far as an attraction that's going to move the needle and sell tickets, is Andre the Giant. His reputation precedes him. You'd seen him on TV. You had seen him on network. This is probably before cable was readily available everywhere, but he's on the cover of every wrestling magazine. I mean, he is a, you know, it's an overused term, but he is a living legend here. So when he's coming to Birmingham, Alabama, if you're a wrestling fan, you're going to be there. And as a result, he's probably making the top pay on the show, and he should. He helped draw the house, right?
Sure. And let me tell you, all I would have had to have said to get the people in that building, something to remember, folks, he's never, ever been beat.
You got to get excited about saving people all those dollars. They can limousine ride and jet fly now with that extra cash.
And they can style and profile with a quick 10-minute phone call right now to 425-0105.
That's 425-0105. Woo!
SaveWithConrad.com. Talk about what's next for you here. After this Ole Anderson match in Canton, Ohio, you're going to be back this time working in a tag scenario in Georgia. It's Bob Armstrong, Ole Anderson, and Stan Hansen on one side in Cleveland, Ohio, against Arn, Ted DiBiase, and the Spoiler. Boy, this is nothing but Hall of Fame guys. We've talked a lot about Bob. We've talked a lot about DiBiase. We've talked a little bit about Ole. What can you tell us about Stan Hansen and the Spoiler?
Well, I never talked to the Spoiler at all, worked with him, obviously, which I don't even recall this match. Stan Hansen was a steamroller. He never drew a breath. He never got tired. He could just keep going. And he was over 300 pounds and rock solid. And I know Ole respected huge Stan Hansen. You know, he respected him just probably as much as anybody in the business.
Right.
So that, you know, he used him periodically, but having all those top guys in that match, man, you can imagine I was the rookie again and just in awe of it. You know, I can imagine it was a pretty good slugfest.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.